Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. All right. BRB. Okay. Hi everyone, sorry, I am here. Ooh, I need to turn this down a little. Okay, alright. Oh, I need to swap to the right screen. Hello. Make sure that looks good. Hopefully audio sounds good. I was like, ah, yes, I'll have the tea almost ready for when I begin, and then it was not. And I'm like, well, shit. Here I am. Hello. What up, Bridge? I see Rogue is ready with the hammer, too. Alright. So, final day of this. That's good that the ceiling is up. Always a good sign. So yeah, final day of Edgeworth's court case, where this is the last case of the game, so I mean, I think somebody said there's like a DLC 1 court case or something, or a court case DLC for this game too. I'm not sure. Oh, buddy. Yeah, there's nowhere to go but up. Oh, let's get this show on the road. I am afraid, but we move. Oh, yep, there it is. And this is it. Judgment Day. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. What? What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Sorry, once. Doesn't push him too hard. Whoa. What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge? Right, good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Woo, yeah, pal. What's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, pal. Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. I bet that's an understatement. Actually, after that shock I got in the way, and I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. December 28th, 10 a.m. Final day of 2 court cases all at once. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. No witty cries? Nothing witty? No turn of phrases? You just say you're ready? I don't like that. Right, very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. Come on, don't be awed into silence over every little thing he says. But no, he's acting weird. Very well, Mr. Von Karma. Your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as possible. As much as necessary. Excuse me. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he's currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? Objection. The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well. Please begin your testimony. Witness testimony. Why I left court. Oh, this is a new one. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I, went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I'd need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I am going to prove it. Alright. Let's prepare this just in case. Yeah, basically. I don't have a motive. What's the point? Hold it. Food? Well, Ollie is a bit of a gourmand, you see. I don't remember what voice I used exactly. Kind of slurred. Okay. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack? Oh, well, I kinda got lost, you see. Objection. The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that. I see. So he was lost. Oh my god. Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. So, I remember, yeah. Ah yes, the finest gourmand. You will die if you don't eat this one thing. Sound like, oh my god, they had to make the caretaker sound like Obama? That's insane, what the fuck? That's insane. I could not imagine that with this character's voice, with the swaying. Hold it! How can you say you had no motive? I say you do! You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Objection. Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. I have to prove he's lying about his memory, otherwise it's going to be the same thing over and over until trial ends. First things first, I have to prove who this man is. Do that and the motive will prove itself. Okay, so... what evidence do I have? Hold it. Okay, I gotta press a little more. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yup. Seems like it. Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are. Objection. The witness has testified quite clearly he has no memory of who he is. You claim he's lying, then show the court proof. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? That's impossible. Glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes. I don't like it when I'm doing something I think is normal and then suddenly the music cuts. That's not a good sign. Yes. Yes, Your Honor? You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case, and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. Oh, now we're getting into it. Now we're getting into it. The music starts. Order, order! Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Oh, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he? Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name. This is Yanni Yogi. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi from the DL6 incident. Figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. But what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Objection. Tisk. Hi, Alma. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law. As you may recall, you need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go. Nick, how are you gonna prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see. That makes sense. Test. Huh? I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints. What? What? No fingerprints? Hey, this boy ain't got fingers. You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yup. What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past. Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. No. Test. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? Seems that the case has been decided, no? No. I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no. I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Nick, what are we gonna do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief. Hmm? Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Yeah, I was literally just thinking that, like, wait a minute. We still have Polly, and Polly will tell us everything. Yeah, precision accidental chemical burns. Ah, yes. I'm working into plant where if I stick my fingers in those bucket, the fingerprints will go away. Whoops. Cross-examine his parrot? What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to? Your Honor. The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up? On my proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. They did a cross-examination on a parrot. Order. Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object. Objection. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. Nope, that is not what I meant to hit. Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. Nick, this is crazy. Well, still want to go through with your little game? Yes, I'm doing it. We're crossing. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Then why did you suggest it, bro? Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence. Except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so. Bailiff, bring in the parrot. That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name. The witness is ignoring me. The witness is ignoring me. Must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Ahem, very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please, testify for us. This is such a serious case that is just like the parrot. Hello. Certainly, the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination. Right. What are you going to do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Hello. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right, what do I say? Maybe I should get her to say her name? Polly, what's your name? Polly, squawk! Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity? Yes. Yes, it does. Ah, fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity? Then show us this proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far? Listen, we are not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Yes, hi Shaiken. Yes, so we called the caretaker up. He wouldn't tell us shit. Von Karma was like, what are you gonna do next? Cross-examine the parrot? And Phoenix is like, bet. Put the parrot on the stand. And this is where you're at. That is all you've missed so far. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... DL6 case. Take that! The DL6 case file? Objection. That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on, then? Show us, or stop wasting our time. Very well, Mr. Wright. Please show us the page. Where in this file is this information connected to this parrot's name? It's the suspect data, right? Yes. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see? Indeed, it does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly! Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible. Objection. Bah, a mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only 7 years old. Indeed. Alone, it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence. Where am I going to find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more, if we can just get one more piece of evidence. Right, well what? Very well, witness, you may continue. Hello. I'm gonna save real quick. I don't like where this is going. I'm afraid. I want to press again. Alright, I need the other question. Witness. Can it? Yep, this is the same thing. Okay. Have we forgotten something? As I recall, 2 days ago... Polly, have we forgotten something? Don't forget DL6! Squawk! If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6. Polly, have we forgotten something? Hello! Squawk! Wait. That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot something we forgot. Hello! Squawk! Uh-oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it. This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it? Tisk. Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot. Could he? Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten something? We've forgotten anything? Oh, buddy. This is bad. And we still have this metal detector. This is the part you come back to? The parrot cross-examination, what a blaze. Yeah, you, welcome back. Seeing as you've played these games before, yeah. This part is hype. I have to press on this other one. Hold it. Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me. Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to the parrots. Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi. All right, Look at yourself. Look at this photo of you. So what evidence have we not used yet? We've not used the bullet, of which we have a second bullet now. We've not used the incident photo, which we probably won't need. We have the case file that we've started using. We have the metal detector. I don't think this is useful. And we have Misty Faye's photo. So right now, my only other option is to do the safe. This is the easiest thing I can do. Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe. Huh? The safe? Why? Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay? Yeah, no, I feel that, Maya. Holly, what's the number to the safe in the shack? 111228. 1228. What? My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker? Oh, buddy. I'm going to lose a heart for this because I don't really know how to prove this part. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Ha! Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity? Wait. I'm so stupid, guys. I'm so fucking stupid. 1228. The date. The date. And that's on the case summary. Yeah, it's the date. Take that. The DL6 case file? What is this obsession you have with that case? Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to that safe number? It's on the case summary page. The case summary? Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. The date of the incident? December 28th. Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. Oh! He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Objection. This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card numbers to 0001 because I'm number 1. That has nothing to do with a date. Nothing. No, that was the year you were born. You were born in 0001. That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately. The music. Witness. Tell us your name. Objection. Wait. This witness he doesn't remember. No. No. It's okay. Huh? What? The dude's standing up straight and he looks like a whole different person. Oh god, I feel like he needs a new name for this. I've accomplished what I've wanted to do. I'm done. Nick, he looks totally different. This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. Order, order! Yanni Yogi. So was it you who killed Robert Hammond? And tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond. He said I was mentally unsound. He told me he would make me innocent. Get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent. Really? But he didn't believe me. We won the trial. But I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiance, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Von Karma, where is Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then, defendant Miles Edgeworth is... innocent. In this case, at least. Very well. Will defendant please take the stand? I don't think it works like this. Does court work like this? My client is innocent, Your Honor. Let him off the hook. Let him walk. Let him walk. He didn't do the thing. There's no reason to keep him. Let him out. Let him out. There's no more reason to keep diving into this sad backstory in which we find out what really happens here. There's no reason for it. Surely we just let the murderer who killed his dad walk out too. Surely it's fine, you know? There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections? I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything? Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. Confetti! Yeah! Bringing the dancing lobster! Yeah! That is all. This court is adjourned. Objection. Wait. Did someone just say objection? Edgeworth, did you yell objection? It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means... No. Edgeworth? Your Honor, I object to your judgment. What do you mean? I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? Nick! Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad. Uh-oh, what do I do? Objection! The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst. Objection. Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed. Fucking Larry saving our butts and then cursing us again. That would be Larry. We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth. He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out. For 15 years, I've had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer in the DL6 incident. You mean in the incident where your father died? The distance it was shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident, it was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me. Order, order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this. Ah, it's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We try this man for his crime of 15 years ago. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. Oh, buddy. The 25th. God, we've been in court for 5 hours already. I'm sorry, Wright. I've just wasted all of your effort. Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad? You're not that kind of pal. I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. This is crazy. Just crazy. Huh? Nick? What are you doing? Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready. Your case? For what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. Huh? What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it in court. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your, quote, nightmare, quote. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right. Okay. To war. I just tried to sip a tea bag string with my tea. Now then, I would like to resume our trial. Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. Statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. This motherfucker said unconventional for him. That's crazy. This dude was born in year 1 and is trying to say doing a court trial by the books is unconventional. That's crazy. I see. Does the defense have any objections? No, Your Honor. Von Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth, I am a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court. When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work. Please, please. And the detail is that he threw the gun, which means if the gun was thrown, it would have fired point blank. I figured it out, everybody. Surely I'm right about this one. Surely I'm not wrong about this one like I've been so wrong about so many other things in this game. Surely I'll get one right. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi had lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. And until now, you thought this memory was a dream? We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. Bah! The same claim Mr. Yogi has made. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Final cross-examination. Here we go. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, buddy. Alright, save this point. And now we schmove. No, I think it's time for the attorney's badge to come back, Rogue. That's what I think. I don't think we need the parrot anymore. We need the attorney badge. So, the point of order is this, because I think I see all the, once again, I see the connections of where I need to go. It's just getting there that I will need to figure out. Because we have, and what has clearly been said several times throughout this entire case, is that each bullet has its own matchings, its own fingerprints. I kind of want to do it for the bit, but I need these. This is serious. I need this help. Look, I know I'm representing you in court. I need you to know I am an attorney. So. Where was I? So the thought process is each bullet has its own fingerprints, which means this bullet should probably match the fingerprints of this bullet, which means it matches this gun right here, which means this gun is probably the gun that actually killed Edgeworth's dad, which means that whoever actually shot him was using this gun. Now, how that happened, I'm not entirely sure, but I see the connecting pieces. I'm just not sure how the fuck to get there right now. Yeah, we technically don't know if it was actually a gun or not. There was no light in that room. What was it? A pistol. I assume it was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster. And you picked it up. What happened next? Hold it. Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it? I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick. I panicked. You were 9 years old. Of course you would panic. So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi? I was in a daze. Hold it. The gun fired once? Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream. The scream. Who screamed? Was it Yogi or was it your dad? To this day, yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live. There it is. One part of that testimony clearly contradicts the evidence. I don't know what it means. Okay. Okay. Let's examine. Oh, that's what I missed. The murder weapon was fired twice. Once again, another incident of there being one too many shots being shot off with this gun. With the gun in a case. So it's in the victim data. A single gunshot. I'm really heading towards the finish line, but you know what? I still got health. I still got full health. I can take a chance to mash. Objection. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shots and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. I see. No, Your Honor, unfortunately, you don't. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. Objection. You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony? Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot? Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot? Objection. Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. No. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with the incident. That's a lie because we have a photograph. What? I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we've heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with the case? Yes, I do, Your Honor. I see the lines. I see my win con. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof. What? Impossible. No, Mr. Von Karma. Save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof. Do you have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this case? I, unfortunately, do. Because I've always thought it was odd that the elevator window got shot. Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me cry. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired? Where? Your Honor, please. Please get a clue. Come on, dude. Use your eyes. Look at the screen. Show the judge the contradiction in the photo. You got it, homie. Take that. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. I see. A bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet, there's also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired the second shot. Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be? The murderer, of course. Right, you... Guys. Who could the second person be? The murderer. I solved it. Everybody go home. Bruh. Objection. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. So I've always thought it was weird that there was no... So the thing that I was thinking about earlier, I should have said something, because I know what he's getting at. No clues found on the scene. How the fuck do you have a pistol that wasn't found on the scene? You know? Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. Don't think about it too hard. Yes, chef, you got it. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. He does have a point. That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. This is what woke California courts are like. Oh my, I don't know why, Lazy, but that took me out. You know what? I do know why. You're a comedian, Lazy, and that's why you have the sword. Bro, I think you're stupid. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Definitely not a gun. Definitely not a bullet. Order. I will have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely the police merely overlooked the second bullet. So all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? I've been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? I'm sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick? Nick! If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. No! But you said you'd do it, Nick! You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent! I'm sorry. It's just... When I saw the photograph, I thought the 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I was so certain of it. I had 2 pieces of evidence that said 2 shots had been fired. And now they're just throwing the evidence out. What do I do? I thought there was another person. Someone else who fired the killing shot. But now... I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unresolved for 15 years. Nick. Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime.
That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
Precisely.
I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No. No, I do not.
So you killed your father, though that was not your intention.
Yes, I did. Oh no. He's accepted the guilt.
Very well. Statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant right here.
Right now.
Indeed. Does anyone have any objections?
I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There are so many things I know I should be saying. But my mind's gone blank. Can't find the words.
Mr. Wright?
Objection! Your Honor. I object. Tisk. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object?
Nick?
I don't know. This case is perfect. Oh no. Grr. It must exist. The second bullet. What? What did you just say? Nothing. The second bullet must exist? But where? Someone took it.
It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright.
Wait a minute. There's no possible way. Yes, it is. It has to be. Okay, I see the path. Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet, it existed.
What? But we've just heard proof that it did not exist.
I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
But who?
The murderer. Objection. The murderer? Then tell us, just who is this murderer? I am still thinking about that one.
So the criminal took the second bullet. But why?
Huh?
First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer? Search for that bullet?
There's no health bar, but he needed to find it. Why did he need to find it? That is the question. The only thing I'm starting to come up with is the fact that he didn't need to search for it because it was shot. So there's two possibilities here. The first bullet shoots out the window, and it doesn't matter because only the thing that mattered was the bullet and the fingerprints that went inside Gregory Edgeworth. Because he could have used the bit of the window that was open to shoot into the elevator then, which is why there was two shots fired. That makes sense?
because he didn't need it because it would. I'm gonna say. Don't overthink it. It's too late. Too late. I mean, there's no health bar. I can just 50-50 this. Of course there was a need. That's why they took it. Ah, what possible reason could they have had? Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with them is... Jesus, now we're here. It would be proof. Maybe they thought the bullet would be used as proof? Proof? It was a special bullet, so they took it with them. Objection. If that was the case, then they should have taken a bullet from inside Gregory as well. Huh? Why would they only take one of the 2 shots fired? Oh, right. Mr. Wright, have you really thought this through? I'm going to have to penalize you. Fuck. Alright, I still got most of a health bar. This isn't going so well. Was there some pressing need? Yeah, just reach into... Yeah, right. Just pull out the tweezers and reach into the chest, bro. I think I had the right thing. I think it's just the other option. Of course. Why they need a bomb? What possible reason could they have had? Well, the murderer was cautious. Well, the murderer was a very cautious sort, you see. That's why the murderer had to search for that bullet. Objection. If that was the case, then they should have taken a bullet. Ah, shit. Okay, so this is really just the wrong path. Okay, cool. Okay, I was wrong. All right, well, I definitely overthought this. Okay, whatever. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue. Okay, all right, whatever. 2 health bars. 2. I still got most of my health. It's fine. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Had to take it. Had to take it? The murderer? What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But, the murderer had to take that bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Well, for instance, what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer? Wait. I'm so stupid. I didn't consider that possible. How could I have considered that possibility? How could I have known? How could I be so silly? What the fuck? What the fuck? The bullet hit the murderer? Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head. But what if that's really what happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer themselves was shot? And they left with the second bullet still inside of them? Thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime? Yes!
I guess that's how that would work, yes.
But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean
The murderer came from outside, yes.
Order, order!
The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside.
Mr. Wright, you truly are the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say.
Objection. What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick! Huh? I just thought of something really crazy. Yeah, we need crazy right now, Maya. Come on, bring it. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? Yeah.
Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's ever taken in his many years of prosecuting.
I was thinking that too. I was like, wait a minute. We know it's Von Karma, but why was Von that? Yeah, okay, that connects it all. Hell yeah, that does it. What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock? What took it because he was injured? Which would mean it could only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma. Oh man.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed.
No, Your Honor.
Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? I'm gonna save it for a better time. Wait, I don't have enough proof yet. This is my trump card. I better save it for the right time.
Mr. Wright, something the matter?
I'm fine, Your Honor. Tisk. Shall we carry on with the trial then? No. That said, we have no farther to go. All that is left is to finish. In other words, the verdict. What? Not yet. Think, Mr. Wright. You have said that someone from the outside was the murderer. Yet you cannot suggest anyone as a possible suspect, which means your conjecture is worthless and will be rejected, of course. Nick, now's not the time to be holding on to that trump card. The trial's almost over. All right. May not know what I'm doing, but here goes. Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect.
Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect?
But my hands are shaking.
What?
Von Karma.
Von Karma? You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor? The one standing right over there?
Bah!
You Don't object?
I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my, quote, injury, end quote, from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify. Nick, let's find out who his doctor is. It's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He's probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Nobody's that perfect. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane! The metal detector! You can't pull bullets out of yourself. Wait, what does that mean? The bullet has to be somewhere. But where? Tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? All right, Von Karma. I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. What? The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is the one thing I wouldn't thought would be used for the rest of this trial. The metal detector. Thank you, Dick Gumshoe. Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery. That'd leave an evidence trail. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean? I do. There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Is that even possible for all these years? Well, there's one way to find out. I can't believe they let this go longer either. I was like, it's strange that I haven't returned this by now. We got it, baby. We got it. We're figuring it out. Metal detector. We can use this metal detector. Thank you, Dick Gumshoe. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find. Objection. I refuse. You refuse? But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you? Order! Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Objection, Judge. I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. No. Objection is the final day. The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. There's no time to run. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing. Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Beep. It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullets. Mr. Von Karma? You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen. And so I remained silent. Huh? Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6.
we still got his, but Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that?
Prove? No, no, no. I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here, not I.
Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6?
Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence. That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday. No, no, no. With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright.
No, but I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
What?
You were close. One day from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
What?
Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof.
Attorney badge.
Surely it's the attorney badge's time to rock. I mean, obviously it's the DL6 bullet. It has to be. There's quite literally nothing else here. Because it's not Misty Fey. It's not the map of Gourd Lake. Pistol bullet. It's one of the bullets. I'm going for it. Take that. That's a bullet? Gordy killed him.
Where did you get that?
This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings. You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We can analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had to have been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you would let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. We're performing surgery right here, right now in Cork. It's time, everybody. Put on your scrubs. It's go time. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. They performed surgery on a Vaughn. They did surgery on a Von Karma. Get up. Let's bring bailiff. Bring Polly back in. Polly will perform the surgery. Well, Mr. Von Karma? That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know.
Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! Stop breathing my air! Get away! Get away from my father! Bang! It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed.
Mr. Von Karma?
Edgeworth! Edgeworth, only you would dare defy me! So, it was you. You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. Boom. I'll bury you. I'll bury you with my own hands. Death, death. Oh, 15 years earlier. Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry. Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth. It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible, burning pain in my shoulder. Horrible, burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Damn, imagine doing a crime so bad you had a ghost being confused. That's insane. Lazy could never reach this level. You're right. Tisk. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge. What? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it.
Very well. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You are innocent. You are innocent. As you have said, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor.
This court finds the defendant Mr. Miles Edgeworth not guilty.
Yippee, wow, yippee! Bring out the dancing lobster. Yippee, wow, wow!
That is all. This court is adjourned.
But what about Von Karma? He admitted it. He's not walking free, right? There's no way. There's a live action adaptation? Oh, that sounds heat, actually. That sounds sick. Nick! Nick! We did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed. I gotta say, I'm impressed. The power of Yaoi can crush anything. I mean, what? It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it. I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time, myself. But now, it's all just a good memory. So, it's finally over, Edgeworth.
Right.
Yeah?
I'm not sure how to say this.
I know! I know! Try thank you! Or I love you! One of those things.
I see. Thank you, right.
You're welcome. I think you could have done better than that.
Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing.
You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. She's got you there. Whoop! Amazing, pal! You pulled through it like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. You want me to obscure justice in your name? I'll do it one time, pal. I'll do it like I did for... That's so stupid. Oh my god. Ugh. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. We're not doing a throuple, Gumshoe. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares? See, Mr. Edgeworth? You should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. He absolutely does, Irene. This dude is loaded. That's how you say thank you.
I see.
Whoop.
I feel foolish.
Don't worry, take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it. Yeah, seriously, if not for him, we literally would have failed this trial, so. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey, y'all! Lotta! Y'all were great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats!
Thank y'all very much.
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wanted to stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Who, me? Oh, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative reporter, photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Huh? It's over, Nick. My life is over. Not now, Larry. This isn't about you. Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick. I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. It's Keonce. She's going to live in Paris, Nick. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. Should have seen that coming. Yo, Edgy, there you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration.
Celebration? That's unusual for you.
Harry Butts, you come along tonight too. My treat, pal. Huh? Oh, thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think you'll be fine. It's getting nasty at Dick's house. It's a samurai dog party. What more do you want, Apollo? There's just samurai dogs everywhere. I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Right.
Yeah? What's up?
That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it.
Well, yeah. That's not strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, right?
Huh? It was Larry though. Oh, it was Larry. What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. $38 exactly? Nick! Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? $38. No. No! Larry, it was you! Remember, when something smells, it's usually the butts.
What? What are you so surprised about, right?
Huh?
Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day, 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there. And the rest is history.
Oh my god. I never was good at history. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Yeah, too well.
Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
I know!
Really, right? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh? Edgeworth. You should have told me. Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. The statute of limitations had passed. Don't you think oh my god. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'd say so, yes.
There you have it. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did.
Well, you've always been something of an insufferable emotionalist.
Yeah, and you get worked up too easily too. Death. The death sentence for both of you. Man, if I had only known, I'd have become a prosecutor.
The same goes for me. Only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor, in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all.
Edgeworth.
Want to switch, right?
Y'all, guys. What a crazy fucking sentence. Ayo? The man from Yowie asking me if I want to switch? Ayo? Hey, y'all! Line up, I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time! Let's go! And after that, dinner on me! Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. Wait, we just went and celebrated without Edgeworth? That's crazy. December 29th, 5:02 a.m. Whoa. I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It's still only 5 a.m. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter? It's from Mia. Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless. So I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium. For starters, I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Goodbye? What time is it? God! The first trains for the mountains have already left. It's the station. I guess I'm too late. Hey! Nick! Maya! So, you're leaving? Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? Hold it! Wait! What? I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yes. Only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. Huh? I didn't do anything! All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? Show Maya some evidence to cheer her up. I mean, Polly. Take that! Huh? Huh? Sorry, Nick. I guess I don't understand. Oh. Okay. What? Oh, the badge. Shit, that really would have been the time for the badge, huh? Shit. Wait, did I just mess up because I showed Maya the wrong evidence? Fuck. What should I have shown her? The metal detector? The badge? Oh! The bullet. Duh, I'm stupid. Yes, the bullet. God damn it. Let me redo it. Okay, guys, we gotta go back. God damn it, I'm stupid. I was thinking of the funny thing. Yeah, she saved the bullet. Yeah, of course. She saved the bullet. I'm stupid. My bad, Maya. Nice moment. Fumbled. Fuck! Ain't that my life.
Thanks, Nick. Oh, Maya, I messed up. I'm sorry that I was your I'm sorry that I was your boss. That's such a me thing to do. Finally figure out the right thing to do and then just fumble at the end. Oh my god. I really am Phoenix. I hate this. I should have saved. Duh. I chose the parrot. She also helped with the parrot, to be fair. She also helped with Polly. She was the one who got Polly talking. Should have gone to page 2. God damn it. And I saved so far away. My bad. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney I once was. Now, a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Ah, don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim? Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. I can't believe I had it all figured out and then I chose the wrong thing. I'm sorry, Maya. Hey, pal. Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a happy new year. Talk about a pleasant surprise. Whoop, Detective Gumshoe. Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kind of like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? Phoenix is ready for an Only Mids run now. So we're all in agreement that Phoenix is a Faust player, right? Huh? Nick? No, I haven't seen him lately. Wait, who, me? Oh wait, is this Maya looking for Nick? That Missy's a nice lady. She's not exactly what you'd call a cheap date. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah. Wait. Huh, Nick? I haven't seen him lately? Wait. Right, yeah, I barely remember. I hear he's been busy lately. You know, not to write my own, but I sort of taught everything. I'm sure he's great. Yeah, you probably didn't teach me anything, dog. I don't even remember you. Wait, where's Phoenix? Oh, Phoenix Wright? Ah, the defense attorney from who I wrote that affidavit for. You should know, I've taken over the management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by. I hate you, Shiken, you're right. God, man. Can't believe I forgot the bullet. It was such a big thing. Oh, it's you. Phoenix Wright? Ah, yes. Me as understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. The days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Uh-oh. There's 2 other games. Phoenix can't be dead. Oh, no. Phoenix, right? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star without a name like with a name like Phoenix. Should know they're fighting. Not that I would know, but even let everything these days. I never was supposed to go. Oh no. I might have seen the sprite for what he's doing now. I'm pleased to announce the Pink Princess is a hit. I sure owe that Mr. Phoenix a great deal. Oh, I'm keeping my face out of the public eye till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know. Okay, we can ignore me feeling bad for choosing the wrong thing. Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway? Who is asking all these questions?
Right? Who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, all right? But you know, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her, the one inside the Pink Princess suit. What a dog. It was kind of a shock for a boy at my tender age. Damn, that'd be kind of hype, actually. I'm gonna call everybody pal. Yeah, I remember, right? That lawyer guy. Me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know, that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous. Oh, was Mia in the photo? Oh, show me the photo. Okay, that'd be hype. Oh, Mia's there too. That's sweet. Gumshoe with the confetti. Apollo Justice would go very hard. Hold it. Huh? I don't think it was always Gumshoe. I think he just had some at the end. So wait, there's another episode? What? What? Oh. You know, I thought I had a nice clean cutoff for like calling it here soon. Guess I'm gonna go a little longer. Not like I'm doing anything else. That's true, I did save. I mean, I meant like cut off for this game. I mean, look, I know there's the blue-haired girl in one of the games. There's also the cool robot, like, eyes dude. I think that, with the coffee cup, I think that dude's sick. Okay, so I finished the original game. So this one is pretty long, so I'm wondering if I just, since I saved, I'm wondering if I just pick up here next time. Since I saved, yeah. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna call it here for the night and just start this one next time. Okay, well, I was going to say that's the end of this game, but obviously that's only the first, so yeah, this is very fun. I have no idea what the heck is in the DLC, but all right, well, I guess we'll find out. Well, yeah, thanks for tuning in and watching me fumble the last option. You know, if you've ever seen me play in any tournament set and then fumble the ending, well, that's just the Gorilla Grips remains proven. The core record. So true, Fat, so true. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I might not have time to stream again until next. Yeah, they still hate my coochie, man. There's nothing I can do about it. But yeah, I don't know when I'll stream next because next weekend I'm in Chicago. We'll see if I can get a quick stream going on Wednesday, but I don't know. We'll see. Cause we have this next court trial to do. But the good news is, at least for me, I'm gonna go back to the waiting screen for a minute. The good news for me is at least that even if I can't do it next weekend, Kelsey's gonna be gone a lot of October, so I guess I just have more open nights to stream whenever, but I don't know, we'll figure it out. Stream from Roundhouse. All right, everybody, I'm in the hotel room. I have a crappy laptop from 1999. It's time to stream Phoenix Wright on the worst microphone you've ever heard. The good news, my wife is gonna be. You know what I mean, Rogue. It's just more time off. Okay, I'm gonna leave before I keep saying Dane things. Okay, goodbye, everybody. Wait, is there anybody I can send you all off to? Do I know anybody streaming? Fun. I'm gonna send you all to Ob. Get me out of here. Save me. Bye, everybody. Okay, I have 4 seconds. I need to make something up. Okay, goodbye. Please don't.